Welcome, friends. It's Ray. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I feature a Father's Day card I made using patterned paper from Authentique and paper rose stamp set. I've lined my stamp up in my MISTI using my acetate grid sheet. My gray cardstock is from Michael's Recollections, and I am using the Intense Black ink by Hero Arts, along with some burgundy cardstock, which is from Echo Park's A Gingerbread Christmas. It is the dark red / black cardstock, and I don't know if that's still available. If so, I will link it below. I am also using pattern paper from Authentique. It is from the Manly collection, Manly 3 collection, and it's double-sided. I used a die from the Honeybee Pocket Full die set to cut a left angle from my image. You can do this, of course, with your trimmer without a die. At any rate, I then trimmed this panel down to 3¼ inches, trimming off amounts from each side. I then trimmed this focal panel down to 5½ by 3¼ I've trimmed my burgundy panel down to 3½ inch strips, place my focal panel on top, and then we'll finish cutting or trimming that down. I am making multiples of this card, so I have pre-cut my sentiment strips using an MFT sentiment die. And I got this tip from Jess over at Jess Crafts. I will try and remember to link her YouTube video below. But basically you cut a template and then you cut the rest of your sentiment strips out and then line up your stamp. And once you've done that, you simply place each sentiment strip inside of the same template, and then you don't have to worry about moving your sentiment stamp. Here I'm using my tape runner to affix my focal panel and center that on my patterned paper front. Next, I partially release my double-sided tape from my main panel, and then I am placing that in my hand and lining that up and affixing it. I found that easier because it spans the entire card front. I am adding a couple of strips of thin cardstock just to the edge of my sentiment strip where I am going to place it flush left onto my panel, and that is because my focal panel with the image is matted, so that's 2 layers of cardstock. So I want my sentiment strip to have 2 layers just on that left side, and that's what I'm doing here. So that levels out my sentiment strip. I'm applying liquid glue, and we'll go ahead and affix that to my panel. I got that tip from Christy Marcotte, who does a lot of videos on pattern paper and lots of multiples of cards. She's really good. I will link her below as well. I am using my Nuvo Morning Dew Crystal Drops to add just a little shine to this front panel. I hope this gives you inspiration for masculine cards. I could easily have added a birthday sentiment or other sentiment for a male. I like that I didn't have any coloring and this card came together really quickly. I also made a matching envelope. I will link to my DIY envelope tutorial for slimline cards. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if not already a subscriber. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, good day, friends.